What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today I have some good news for Wizards fans. We can finally stop talking about Bradley Beal trade rumors for a while. That was the main man that was always floating around trade rumors. Obviously, Bradley Beal just signed a 2-year extension with the Washington Wizards, so he is locked up there for another 4 seasons. So he should be there until he's about maybe 30, I think. I think he's 26 if I'm, yeah, he should be there until he's about 30. And then he can make a decision from there. And then obviously, he may not play throughout his whole entire contract, but it's at least a good sign for Wizards fans to start. So I went ahead and gave him his contract. Kyle Lowry has his extension as well. What I'm gonna do though, if you guys do your own rebuilds at home and you guys want these contract extensions to stay, and you don't want to have to keep doing it every time you jump in like a new My League, and then, you know, obviously 2K is never gonna update the contracts. At least I don't think they will, because I don't think they have in the past. Go to save, auto save, and just turn it off. There you go. Turn it off, and then save your file after you do the trade or the extensions, and then you can come back in this file whenever you leave it. If you just clicked exit, if you were in like your 5th season, you clicked exit, you would come back to this main starting point. Then you could just restart. But other than that, guys, obviously that was just a quick little tutorial that maybe you guys really didn't even need. But we got John Wall, Bradley Beal, CJ Miles, Davis Bertans, Thomas Bryant, Isaiah Thomas. John Wall actually is going to be hurt the first season, or this first season, so I'm going to go ahead and probably give him his injury. I was thinking about not giving it to him just to see how the Wizards would do, but maybe since Isaiah Thomas is here, I guess I'll go ahead and give him his injury. He got an Achilles injury. We can go ahead and do that just in case you guys don't know how to. You just go to vitals and you just go to healthy, or like what is it called, injury 1 type. And obviously he's got a torn right Achilles. I think or it might be his left one. That part really doesn't matter, but give him about, whatever days you think he should be off. I think there's a small little chance that John Wall returns at the end of the season, but the likelihood of that happening is most likely just he's going to be out for the season. So yeah, I'm going to go 6 to 8 months, and maybe he can come back, towards the end of the season, but that's what we're going to go with. So Isaiah Thomas, Beal, CJ Miles, Davis Bertans, wait, who's starting? Ish Smith. I want to go. I honestly read Isaiah Thomas when I passed over Ish Smith. I want to go Isaiah Thomas starting, just because I want to see if Isaiah Thomas can bring it back to the way he was. And then I think what I'm going to try to do throughout this video is I'm going to try my best to keep John Wall and Bradley Beal throughout the video. No promises. I'm definitely keeping Bradley Beal throughout the video because he's the title. But John Wall, I'm not so sure about just yet. But I'm liking this is a post-centric team. That is terrible. We are not going post-centric. 7 seconds. Obviously, this first season's probably not going to go too well, but we have a couple seasons after that to make some changes. So I'm going to go ahead and start my simulation, and we're just going to see how the Wizards would do in the first season. At the end of the season, we went 28-54, which obviously isn't good at all. So we're going to have to basically take a fresh restart for this team. That's kind of what I expected going into this video, though. The Wizards just aren't looking too good on paper, depending on the season Isaiah Thomas decides to have and how good the rookie is, and Hachimura. I just don't know how this team is going to do, but we are projected the 2nd overall pick, which is great, but we do end up with the 4th pick overall. We should definitely be able to get somebody decent. I'm going to go ahead and fire Scott Brooks, though, just because I think it's a long time coming there, and I'm going to go ahead and fire most of these guys. I'm just going to fire our whole staff because why not? So we're going to go to Michael Stauffer just because he's always a sure good thing. We're going to go to Randy Martin. We're going to assign the 2 most important things we'd like to get. We're going to get in a good assistant coach as well, if we can get that. An assistant GM. We just had that guy. We're going to go with Nathan Masters because why not? And then we're going to go, although I don't know if this really matters, I'm just going to go ahead and skip over. Let's go to the draft. We have the 4th pick overall. Is there anybody I'd be willing to trade? Obviously, John Wall, like I said, I'm going to try to keep him throughout the video. It's going to be hard, I promise you. Thomas Bryant, I like him as their starting center of the future. Hachimura, of course, I'm not going to trade him. Ish Smith and Schofield. I think I will trade Ish Smith and Bonga, though, if I'm honest with you, just to free up that extra salary. We can get Quinn Cook, and we have to trade 2024 first-round pick. Actually, none of these trades are really that worth it. So we're just going to go ahead and see if we can draft somebody decent at the 4th pick. I'm hoping maybe James Wiseman slips to us, but I doubt it. We'll see. Maybe even Anthony Edwards. Ooh. James Wiseman did indeed slip to us. So James Wiseman is going to be a great fit here in Washington. Although I know we have Thomas Bryant, I think James Wiseman would be a very good selection here for Washington at the 4th pick overall. Anthony Edwards wouldn't be terrible either if they want to play him at the 3 and do like some kind of small ball thing. But I like the idea of James Wiseman, or they could even draft a point guard and try to move on from John Wall, whatever they want to do. But since I'm going to try to keep John Wall, I will go ahead and go James Wiseman. Player options, Troy Brown Jr., Maurice Wagner, and Jamario Jones are all going to be coming back. Qualifying offers, we have no free agents, important ones anyway. And obviously a lot of our salary is going towards our backcourt, so that kind of sucks. But could we free up a little bit of money? We can. As far as the stats went as well, I always forget to show the stats of the first season. We had 27 points from Beal, which is the most important part. I guess we could see how Isaiah Thomas did, if I could find him in free agency, just because that might be important to you guys as well. Maybe even Hachimura. Did it show how Hachimura did? Let's see if I can make sure that pulls up. 12 points, 11, almost a double-double from Thomas Bryant, I should say. And then if I can find Isaiah Thomas, I will. I don't have the bird rights on him. Let's see if I can just find him out here easily. Cannot. That's affordable point guards. Let's go to the actual just point guard session. I don't know if you guys care about this too much, but just for the people that might, he averaged, let's see, he averaged 17 points per game last year with us, so that's not terrible at all. But we have $5 million in cap space, so we could actually potentially free up a little bit of money, which is very nice actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and trade Ish Smith, just because, you know, that extra $6 million could go a long way. We're gonna get a first round pick from New Orleans, which could be a lottery pick. And then we're gonna go to, let's see, what else could we, you know, Jamario Jones and guys like this that I really just don't need. It's just gonna free up a little bit more salary. Maybe Jamario Jones for something. Let's see if I can just get something cheap, maybe a pick or two. Just give me a pick. Actually, maybe just give me a second somewhere. Okay, the Warriors can't take him. Let's see what else. Maybe the Thunder can take him. Just take him off my hands. You know, it's about $12.95 million. I'm debating on whether or not I want to keep Thomas Bryant, just because I literally just drafted James Wiseman. Although Thomas Bryant does have a decent three-point shot, B+ three-pointer. I could get a little crazy and play him at power forward if I really wanted to, but I don't know if that's the move. I might do it just because this free agency class isn't that great. And then maybe next year we can maybe look at a different power forward. I might do it just because of that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment with that. Thomas Bryant's going to play power forward. I just want to see how it would go. John Wall, Bradley Beal, Hachimura, Troy Brown Jr., Thomas Bryant, and James Wiseman. This is a very different looking team. But as far as players we're going to get here to be backups, I'm going to go pretty cheap here. Let's see. Shabazz Napier on like a 2-year deal. We can trade him, if I could sign him correctly. Maybe like a 2-year deal, we'll sign him. And then power forwards. JaMychal Green off the bench wouldn't be terrible, so we'll go like a 2-year deal with him, and let's see if we get both of those guys. That's decent bench depth for us. And then if we decide, you know, we find a good free agent out there, obviously DeMarcus Cousins would be interesting to bring to Washington, which I could almost see it happening, just because DeMarcus Cousins, if he does decide to come back and play basketball, there could be a team that's not going to be taking a chance on him, and maybe, just maybe, John Wall could convince him, you know what, let's go take a chance on DeMarcus Cousins just because I used to play for him. So Reggie Bullock, or play with him in Kentucky. Let's go there. And then as far as backup centers are concerned, Davis Bertans, we do have bird rights on him, although I literally just signed JaMychal Green, so that's kind of an L. I could just sign him and trade for a different center. We might just do that. Or I can trade JaMychal Green, whichever I want to do. They're both making about the same money, so I think I will go maybe JaMychal Green instead and see what I can get for him. Stadaransky, Larry Nance, as far as a backup center, wouldn't be terrible. Let's see what else we can get. Rashawn Holmes, Avery Bradley, Aminu, DeLon Wright, Jeremy Grant. I think I'm going to go with Larry Nance. I think Larry Nance would be a decent, although we are trading a lottery protected, okay, that's a lottery protected New Orleans pick, and we get a, okay, I'm cool with that. Lottery protected, that's fine, we'll do that. And then we're going to go to, let's see, we got John Wall, Shabazz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, we basically have a 10-man rotation. A very interesting team to start this up. I think I have it set up pretty good for the future. Like I said, worst case scenario, Thomas Bryant doesn't really work out. John Wall may not even work out, guys, honestly. As much as it pains me to say that, I want to keep him throughout the video, but he may just kill us in the long run. So I might have to trade him, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the second season, and we're just going to see how this new Wizards team does. At the end of the season, James Harden is your most valuable player. LaMelo Ball is your Rookie of the Year. D'Lo is your 6th man. Kawhi is defensive player, and Robert Williams is your most improved, and Mike D'Antoni is your coach of the year. All NBA first team, all NBA second team, and all NBA third team. The good part about all of this is we went 46-36, and the John Wall curse is broken. I swear, ever since 2K19, every time I've done a rebuild and John Wall is on my team, we never make the playoffs. It just doesn't happen. Whatever it is, every time John Wall is on my team, we just don't make the playoffs. And I don't know why it's like that. Because I did a John Wall and Bradley Beal Miami Heat rebuild on 2K19. And I literally put together the best team okay, maybe not the, like, I've done some pretty good teams, I think. I'd like to think anyway. And we didn't make the playoffs at all. I did 4 seasons and didn't make it one time. Not once. But I think a big part of that is because James Wiseman is such a beast in this draft class. So James Wiseman was 17. We had 19 from John Wall and 26 from Bradley Beal. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep John Wall, and he definitely had a good season, so I can't see myself trading him, which is a good thing. But Larry Nance, Hachimura, Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant didn't have the greatest season at the power forward spot. So, and he's disturbed right now. That's his morale. I don't know why, but I will most likely be moving on from him this offseason. You know, barring us, you know, winning the championship somehow, and then I have to end the video. But we're up 2-0 on Detroit, which is a good thing. 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Nope. Detroit's going to come back and even it up. We're up 3-2. We move on at 6. We move on at 6. All right, that's a good start. Facing Philadelphia, we're up 1-0 on them. Okay, they even it up. We're up 2-1. Could we make it to the Eastern Conference Finals? Like, is that a thing right now? 3-2. So we're down 3-2 to the 76ers. The fact that we're even putting up this much of a fight is awesome, though. I love it. I love it a lot. So this is a good start to the video. Like I said, John Wall being on my team always makes me nervous, but we do lose by 3 points. Normally, I would jump in, but I'm going to wait till the last season to, like, jump in because I'm going to try to put together the most satisfied, greatest, best team that I think I could put together with the Wizards. That didn't make any sense whatsoever, but we got it together. Let's see. The 70s, ooh, the Rockets win the championship with Russell Westbrook as their finals MVP. Could we somehow get a lottery pick this offseason, boys? Is that something that could happen? Let's see if a lottery pick is coming to us. No freaking way. Wizards via Cleveland. We literally might get a lottery pick. We end up with the 6th pick. That is so awesome. Every time, man. Every time. So we got the 6th pick overall, which is freaking awesome. All right. Michael Staff, we're going to keep the staff the same. The 6th pick overall is a game changer, in my opinion. Now, I won't... Oh, we have 2 picks. I forgot about that. I probably won't be drafting anybody unless if I can move up and get... Okay, wait. If I got Cade Cunningham, maybe I could play him at small forward, and maybe that could be a thing. So I'll experiment with that. But what if I threw in Larry Nance and Thomas Bryant and the 6th pick, and let's just see what that could get me? No offers, really? None at all? All right, what about Thomas Bryant and the 6th pick? No. Okay, how about the 6th pick and Larry Nance? Okay, we get Trayden Warford and Jonas Valanciunas as our only offer. So, what I think I might actually do is I think I will try to draft Cade Cunningham. I think that's what I'm going to go with. So we're going to go try to get maybe the 2nd or 1st pick overall. Let's go with the 2nd pick, and let's try to trade them 2 firsts for the 2nd. They're not doing that. Let's trade them Larry Nance because I don't think I really want to keep Larry Nance for this video. No, okay. How about I trade you the 21st pick as well? I thought they were going to take that. I'm going to overpay, and we get the 2nd pick overall. I'm hoping that can get us Cade Cunningham. So if that can, that'd be awesome. The 1st overall pick, they take Evan Mobley. That's exactly what I needed. Evan Mobley from USC goes to the Warriors, and you guys already know who we're about to take. That couldn't have gone any better. The 2nd pick overall, you already know who I'm taking, and that's going to be... Oh, wait a minute. Cade Cunningham's a point guard. He is 6'8". He does score the ball. That's why I was thinking of getting him. Jalen Johnson might not be bad either, and Jalen Green. Who do I want? 6'9" or 6'8"? I mean, either of them would be fine. Jalen Johnson's a little bit younger, I guess. Let's go Jalen Green. Why not? We're going to get Jalen Green instead. Cade Cunningham, I forgot it's a point guard. I don't know why I thought I was going to get him. But you know what? Maybe I could have played him at small forward. It would have been fine. But Jalen Green, I think, is going to be all right as well. So we're going to go with that. I think I couldn't have gone wrong with Jalen Johnson either. But welcome to the Wizards, my friend. Player options, Hachimura is going to be a nice backup small forward for us. And then we're going to have some cap space, I think, going into this offseason, which I think we will. I got to make sure because we're going to need a power forward now. I could play... what's his name at small forward or power forward, but I'm gonna move Jalen Green there. So So John Wall and Shabazz is still good. Bradley Beal obviously is great. We have a ton of small forwards. Jalen Green and Hachimura I'm liking a lot. Troy Brown, Schofield we're probably using a future trade. And I think the only thing I really want to do is upgrade the power forward spot. I don't know if we have the cap space to do that. We have negative 13 mil. So yeah, like literally nobody out here. So we're going to have to do it via trade. As far as power forwards out there, affordable power forwards, let's just see. Michael Beasley. Yeah, none of these are, you know, that enticing. So I'm going to try to trade for a power forward. I'm going to have Thomas Bryant. Probably, what's his name in the trade? I want a power forward that would, like a Draymond Green-esque player that doesn't do too much scoring because we have plenty of scoring here now. Where is, I'm looking for Thomas Bryant. Oh, he's all the way up here. All right, so what can these two get me? Killian Hayes and Shake Milton. That's like the last thing I need. Aminu is not really the power forward I'm looking for. Justice Winslow, Washington, Jabari. Maybe if this was like 2K15, I'd get Jabari Parker, but it's not. Isaiah Mobley and Darius Bazley wouldn't be terrible. And Covington. What did I tell you guys? I said Draymond Green would be the perfect example, and he gets offered to me. I can't pass that up. So Bradley Beal, man, that's gonna be nice. So Draymond Green's gonna be that player that doesn't do too much. He's not gonna take the ball from a ton of players, and he's gonna do just what I need him to do. So yeah, that couldn't have gone any better. Or he's not gonna take scoring away from many players is what I meant to say. Draymond Green does like to have the ball in his hands a little bit. But let's go and trade Schofield and Troy Brown Jr. for some different depth. Roberson, Clarkson. Clarkson would be a nice backup shooting guard to have. So we're going to go with that. So that is going to look nasty. So we got 6 players there. We probably just need like one backup power forward, and we should be golden, or backup center even. So let's see. Alex Len would do, and I think that's all she wrote. So I'm going to go Alex Len on a 2-year deal, and I think that's all I'm going to do. So I'm liking the team we put together. This has probably been a great video thus far. As long as it ends with us winning a championship, because I have not done that in a little bit now, I will be satisfied. And the fact, if I can win a championship with John Wall on my roster, I will feel even more happy. So at the end of the season, we went 56-26, which is good enough for first in the Eastern Conference, which is also very awesome. Let's go ahead and see what the player stats are looking like. 19.5 from Beal, 19 from James Wiseman, 18 from Jalen Green, and 15 from Clarkson off the bench. John Wall, 14.5. So yeah, this team did its thing. It was pretty good. So let's go ahead and see if that can transfer to the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's see if we can beat them as well. As we're up 1-0, 2-0. Can we go ahead and sweep the Bucks, please? Sweep Milwaukee. That'd be great. Nope. 2-1. 3-1. Can we beat them in 5 though? Let's go, baby. I don't know what I just did there, but now we're facing the Nets. We're up 1-0, 2-0. Oh, I thought we could sweep the Nets. 3-1. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 3-2. Eastern Conference Finals bound. No, we're going to Game 7 with the Nets, which is the worst thing that I wanted to happen. So let's beat them, please. Do not lose to the Nets, man. I am hungry for a finals appearance. Oh my gosh, that was way too fast. 33, 5 and 4, 19. Oh my gosh, that was so close. 104 to 107. We made it. That's fine. Let's see if we can beat the Chicago Bulls. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and 3-1, 3-2. We're up 3-0. I was about to say, we better not blow a 3-0 lead. I will literally walk. I am not playing this game. This would take way too long. I might jump in if I have to. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to go simulate current round, and we're going to see how it goes. Okay, 2-0. Why are we down 3-0? Oh, not Simcast Live. Are you kidding? We're back in the we're back in the screen. Okay, so let's go to Simcast. Let's please not get swept. Like, at least let's win one game. Like, please. We made it to the finals. Let's not get swept by the Rockets. Okay, very close game, but we're going to lose by 10 points, 38-5. I'll take a finals appearance over losing in the first round any day. Bradley Beal has been to the Wizards, or he's signed with the Wizards, so let me know what you guys think of the signing. Do you guys think it's a good sign for the Wizards or no? Like, I didn't mean that in a literal way. Like, is it a good signing for the Wizards? Is it a good sign that Bradley Beal is staying long term, or do you think this is a, you know, just a way the Wizards could entice their trade package a little bit more? Let me know. I'm leaning towards they want to keep him long term, but this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.